First one in 10 o'clock, so you need to nudge me at 12, eat. Should be less stressed by then. I've got no reason to be stressed, he's ready. I always get like this with clients. It's more so the investment into the process, getting like right into it.
Yeah.
Like check-ins every day now for probably 10 to 15 weeks. It's odd when the prep is done and then you're not seeing that client check in daily. Really odd. Like going just once a week. Like Jonathan checked in with me earlier than he should have, just to say, look, I am still alive. But it's like, I know it's actually normal to do one check-in a week, but where he's been checking in every day for like 20 weeks. Yeah, it's going to be weird when the comp season's actually over as well, because then I've got nobody checking in daily. It'll be really odd. So let me get Daryl sorted. He's on stage in a half hour. Then when that's done, I'm going to come grab you and we'll go from there and we'll kind of decide whether what we need to do. Your upper body pump though, if we do, literally about 30, 40 minutes, if that, just moving some blood around. I just need to assess the situation and whether it's necessary or not. Hey mate. Yep. What do you need?
PCA?
Yep.
You just attending?
No, I'm a coach. I've got clients doing it.
£6 for the day, mate.
Alright. I can get that for the whole day, so I can come back and forth.
Yeah, come and go as you please, mate. Just let us know you're paid. I'll round your face anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
so round to the right in for E1, mate.
Lovely. Thank you.
I've ate everything you've told me to eat, bar I've just had one square bar.
That's fine, that's cool, cool. Can I take a look at you quick? Okay, just see if we need a bit of fluid or something. Just to see if we need a bit of fluid or something like that. Let's do it there.
That's the shot, they probably won't let you in.
Slip off there, that's what you have to do.
Moving from the rear.
Let's get some shots. Silly.
Moving from the side with your right hand behind your head. Gentlemen, please ensure that you are on the line. Thank you. On the line.
I literally go for the back shots.
From the front. Abdominals.
Number 30,
Cool.
32 I can't find. So not going to have a recce, not going to check numbers, mate.
Yeah. I'm literally not going to change a thing. Not going to change a thing. Nothing. Do as you do. Yeah, just before you go on, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, bit of salt in the mouth, sip of water, that's it. I was going to say, with your glaze, go heavy across the air. Like, that's the best. That's the best you've looked. How long have you got? How long have you got?
Well, these are the physique short, then it's the master's short, then it's me.
So you haven't started pumping up yet, even?
Like me?
Yeah.
No, there's no point in me pumping. I ain't done nothing.
You haven't even pumped up yet?
I've done nothing. I've not pumped up yet. No point. I've not pumped up for another probably.
For your Masters Physique competitors. And a quarter turn facing the front. Gentlemen, posing with your arms overhead, hands open. Posing from the side with your left hand behind your head. Posing from the rear. Posing from the side with your right hand behind your head. Posing from the front, abdominal pose.
Game over.
Yeah. Daryl, with the glaze, as I say, go hard.
To relax, competitor number 14 and 18, please switch positions. Competitor 22 and 15, please switch. Gentlemen, please ensure that your numbers are visible. Thank you. Competitor 21 and 19, please switch positions.
Looks like it's going to be a competitive class.
Gentlemen, quarter turn to your right.
Should do well though.
Thomas, Bob, Gladstone, Jay, Damien, Chris, Kevin, Neil, Alan, Derek, John, Amadou, Darrell and Rick.
Fucking hell, that's a big class.
Audience members, can we have a round of applause for your Masters Physique competitors? And competitor 36.
Let's go, Darrell! Time to work!
36 and 35, please switch.
There we go! Let's go, Darrell!
And competitor 35 and 25, please switch positions. Competitors, quarter turn to your right. A quarter turn facing the rear. A quarter turn to your right. And a quarter turn facing the front. Closing with your arms overhead, hands open.
Your shot,
Closing
Darrell!
from the side with your right hand behind your head. Facing the front, abdominals. And relax, thank you, gentlemen. Audience members, can we have a round?
Number 23, Thomas. Number 28, Chris. In second place, number 36, Darrell. And your winner and new PCA Pro, number 23, Thomas.
I don't.
Audience members, can we have a round of applause for your British
Couldn't have done
champion
anything more.
and new
He looked
PCA Pro? Congratulations.
trying to ignore the
One
price.
more pose of your choice.
So, listen to what other people said. That's all I can do.
One more
Don't
shot.
ignore my own bias. To me, he's too blocky. But
And relax,
listen to other
thank you.
people
We
and
shall see you
people
returning to the overall later today. Congratulations. We have a round of applause for your physique competitors. Gentlemen, quarter turn to your right. Posing from the side of your left hand behind.
it's one of those where you want to be able to say to your client, look, you did fucking amazing, which he did, But that is really sorted, Daryl, especially not the effort he's put in. It's got nothing to do with that because they all put the effort in. It's when you can't even come up with a reasoning as to why he was beating. The guy who comes second, I didn't even have him in second. But I don't know, all you do is watch the film back and kind of analyse from there. If I can pick one thing out, I'll use it, but at this point I can't.
Couldn't just give you the kiss earlier.
Oh.
Okay, where did he place? I saw he got moved to like top 3. Where did he come?
I just got bent over. He comes second. One of those like I'm trying to remove my bias of my client.
He's always biased.
No, well, of course, you're gonna be, but I'm trying to say, like, all right, technically, I had you winning, but we can pick out this and this. I can't. And everyone I spoke to, they can't either. All I can do is watch the video back, so we got it on film.
It's annoying.
He couldn't have done any more. He came in at his best. He beat him at the Universe. He didn't improve from the Universe. Darryl even improved.
That's annoying.
It's like one of those things with men's physique, right? You can control muscularity in the right places, you can control conditioning, then overall the most important thing in men's physique is taper. You can't be blocky. It's hard as well to try and respond to your client. Just look, mate, you did everything, that's all you can do. But being that gutted for him.
But yeah, it's a shame.
But you know, you just have
At the end of the day, second at the Worlds. Or whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good. But, you know, you want to win, don't you? So.
I thought that was guaranteed. One of those bodybuilding is shit, isn't it?
Yeah, it is wank.
It is fucking wank.
Why
Like,
the fuck we do this shit?
you think you can be better than all your competitors and still, in the opinion of someone else, you can still.
You got anyone else this weekend?
Yeah, I've got 2 bodybuilders tomorrow. Nat Junior.
Yeah.
And Ben in first timers. Yeah, I'm fighting a very interesting peak with Nat at the minute. He got ill last week and into this week and he's still recovering now, probably COVID, and he got tricep infection. Oh,
Good to see you, brother.
What a start to a weekend.
Let's go and do an interview. How many guys have you got competing?
3. Just did Masters.
Let's go and do an interview.
Every time.
Yeah.
How you keeping? Oh, I actually got a haircut and everything. I come presentable.
Shave the beard off.
So we're just looking after Dan today, just making sure his knee's going to get better. So what I'm going to get Dan to do is actually message me in a couple of days and just let me know how his knee's feeling. And because Dan's in Exeter, yeah, so Dan's quite a bit of a distance from me. So I want to do what I can to help Dan today and then do kind of a handover to someone that he sees regularly, like his physio, who he'll be seeing regularly, and then making sure he's got the best treatment because he's not able to train at 100% at the moment for his knee. I feel like it's his meniscus, but I just want to make sure he's headed towards the right path so he can actually start training as hard as he wants to train. You don't grow big legs like this without training heavy, so he needs to continue that work.
Don't keep big legs like that.
I know.
You can't train them.
Yeah, that's it.
It's like I get on a run of doing 3 sensible sessions that are complementary to my knee health and probably what my body requires to actually get some growth out of my legs as well. Yeah. Then I go, right, they feel great. Let's load the hack squat up 7 plates. It's going to be amazing. Then I come out, oh, I can't train legs now for 4 weeks.
And when that happens, it's because you hit that point of inflammation where it's now too bad. So inflammation usually peaks at 48 hours. So if you've trained legs on a Monday, by Wednesday it's like, my knees are bust. And you're thinking, it can't be that Monday's leg session because my knees are hurting today on a Wednesday. But it is. It's inflammation builds. So what other kind of therapies do you do? Are you doing anything else?
Apart from my own kind of homework, stretching mobility that I'll do before I train legs, after cardio, I obviously have a physio now that I'm seeing weekly. Steve, he is great. But I also plan on travelling down to Bournemouth to see Harry Harris, who's obviously athlete grow, supplement needs, he's got a full portfolio working with that, so he knows what he's doing. But I think as well I need to get a scan just to complement that, to make sure that the efforts are directed, as you say.
And what I'll do is I'll send you a routine on YouTube, just something for you to follow for mobility. So then that way, you know, a lot of the times you're stretching most people's experience of stretching is actually what they've learned at PE. They think, I'll grab my quads, stretch my hamstrings, and that's my stretching. But stretching needs to be tailored to your body, just the same as your training is. You've got weak arms, you're going to train arms more dominantly in the week. Your stretching is actually the same, but people don't see it that way. They just stretch generally. But stretching needs to be intense at times. You need to be pushing into your pain barrier to making sure you see progress.
So what I'll do as well is now, I got lazy on it, used to do it in my younger years, is after I train the body part, I put it through DC stretching. DC stretching is intense stretching where you
it's loaded stretching.
For a minute, 90 seconds, so as long as that doesn't become an isolation stretch, keep going.
The reason why DC stretching works the best is because it's loaded. When you're incredibly muscular, the first portion of flexibility is so hard to obtain because you've got muscle mass and it resists you. So by doing it loaded, like on the dips where you're probably you're holding it for a minute and holding it as long as you can, they're amazing for you. You see instant results. You'll think, wow, I'm sinking in so much deeper. What I'm feeling through on here, so I'm feeling through his quad and I can feel the rec fem just feels so bound. So I'm just focusing a bit more on that. Just putting a bit more pressure through the middle. And then I'm going to move on to his IT band because Dan was complaining about that. So I'm going to move on to his IT band.
No, just 28.
It's number 28. The sat-nav will take you, it will take you, like when you get on the road, it will turn you left. It's actually the right turn down there. You'll see it, you'll see a red, what is it, Ford Fiesta?
Fiesta ST.
ST.
Yeah, cool, yeah, I went, it took me the other way.
Yeah, it would have done.
Yeah, cool. Alright mate, well, I will see you on the MB meeting in a little bit.
Alright mate, okay.
So mate.
Right. So, what I'm expecting to see is, I say, yeah, full water load, about done now. Hopefully he's got all the fluid intake in, and just allow him to piss. Then just assess throughout the evening. I probably won't run any more carbs with him and go really push that diuresis effect. I think Ben does well when he's got detail in. Him being full alone is needed, of course, to stretch the skin and make the muscle push against the skin so it feels that intracellular space between. But he needs to be detailed, so that's what we're going to push for anyway. He's definitely full. Going by pictures this morning, so yeah.
This is so awkward.
I know. I almost, do you ever do that when you pull up and you're like, oh, I've got to get in there, but then you finally pull up and you're like, ugh.
No, I sit in my car for at least 10 minutes on my phone. I'll literally just sit there.
Yeah, I need to message Daryl. Check he's okay. He's really peeved about that. I was at the time more so thinking about how he feels.
Yeah. You could see it. You could see it in like his face. Like,
I want to be able to give him a reason why, so then he knows. Okay, that's right. When there's a decision that just doesn't make sense,
it's harder to pinpoint.
It is. It's frustrating, and it can put you off the sport, and that's where the sport can be very give and take. As I say, I keep going over it again. I don't know, so I need to watch the video again to understand, and I hope I see things that make sense as to why he came second, because that make me feel better. If that guy had a physique quality that give him the one up, all power to him. I want to see that, because then I can explain to Daryl. It doesn't feel right, to be cheated out of a PCA Pro card and a win at a British title, and it not be just. I don't know.
He's sorted.
Water turn to your right.
Where's Ben?
Go out,
Maddie, Leah, Annabelle, Diane, Sasha, Katrina, Naomi, Dominic, Lorraine, Chantel, Diana, Emily, Holly, Tamsin, and Stina.
It's a bit patchy, like round up here. There's like not much.
Matt said they rushed it.
Yeah, it was shit. She rushed it like fuck.
And 178, please switch positions.
We're going to head off then, aren't we?
Compared to white, all white.
We went to the wrong hotel for Daryl at first.
We completed Telford last night.
Pretty much.
For the Welsh, he was asking me for directions, and I was just like a day out and fucking brain dead. He's like, Nat, why are you taking us the wrong way? I was like, because I can't read.
Well, I don't know why you were directing. I said, why are you directing? I said...
You had Mana sat in the front seat, me sat in the back directing.
I know, because Mana as well, like, she's got good sense of direction, so I don't know why she wasn't directing.
Did you make it there?
We made it there.
Yeah, but how long was the journey meant to be?
Yeah, true. It took a rather long while. I think we went to Swansea, didn't we?
Better be at 7 and then 10. That'd be 3 hours spent.
Have fun with it. Fun that. Side chest. Side tricep. Go to the new one. What nice of a shot is that? It's almost a little bit classic, isn't it?
Classic physique.
Have a look at the rib. See if that started coming out from the glute yet. Let's say we've got 10 hours for it to do so. You can see the fibres popping. Be the next place to go will be your glutes. Nice. Thing is, the light has been shadowed now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not going to see it anymore in that light. Relax. Face front, and over. Let's go outside fire, yeah. Avant fire.
After sound.
Yeah. You've been hitting the other shots pretty, I think they're hard though. Go to one side. It's got so tight around the serratus. Nice muscle. Finish him. He's actually walked out with the
Yeah.
line.
I like that, you know.
Yeah, actually you can see the leg
chest and stuff like that.